It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route, so all things can...
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Doucouré. Samaseku. Haidara. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Traoré. And here's Haidara. Well, nicely intercepted. Mane do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Dia. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. And here's Son. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Dia! Oh, good stop. It had to be. Mariga. Doucouré. Samaseku. And it's Haidara. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Diatta. Done delicately. Clears it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's in! Diatta. Cuts out the pass. Mariga. Thinks one through. Gay getting this one clear. Samaseku. Oh, good spread. Traoré. Oh, it's played into the area. Diatta. Now it's Dia. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left. Mane. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Same again, same outcome.
Senegal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They've played it short. Nice control. And it's Gay. Mane. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Traore. Haidara. Samaseku. Traore. Samaseku. Traore. Traore, gently done. Haidara. And that's a throw. Gay. Out for a throw. Haidara. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. Up towards the front line. Samaseku. And it's Haidara. Diatta. Liakate. Diallo. Sarr looks to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mane. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Diatta. Looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. Samaseku. Haidara. Samaseku. Traore. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koulibaly. Gueye forwards and with intent. Does well to get it back. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. Played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. A heavy challenge. Traore, aim forwards, played out to the right. Haidara. Mariga. Traore.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koulibaly. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Idrissa Gueye. Aim forwards. Samaseku. Haidara. Haidara forwards and with intent. The pass has gone astray. Niakate. Diatta. Niakate goes forward. Traoré. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Doucouré. Haidara. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Brilliantly cut out. Marega. That has been knocked clear. Haidara. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koulibaly. Mane moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Sarr. And there's green grass ahead of him. He can get that clear. Played towards the other side. And they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. Marega! Haidara, and it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
That's really well manoeuvred. Plays it through. He is just caressing the ball. Marega. Very nicely done. Haidara. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Niakate. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly gently done. Traoré. Haidara. Marega. Haidara. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Marega. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Idrissa Gueye. Diallo. Gueye. Niakate. Diatta. Diatta, gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Haidara. Does really well to win the ball there. Is onto it in a flash. Marega. And here's Haidara. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diatta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's lofted through here. Marega. Haidara. Swings it across. That's a ball to nobody in particular. Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Gay. Idrissa Gay. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread out to the left. Haidara. Dia played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doucouré. Haidara. Haidara, that's a sharp pass. Diallo. Idrissa Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Samaseku. Back into the middle. And here's Haidara. Oh, that's neat. Marega. And here's Haidara. Samaseku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Haidara. Doucouré. Idrissa Gay gets it clear. Haidara. Can he deliver? It's well blocked and back out it comes. Gay. Liakate. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Marega. And he cuts out the supply. Haidara. And he's heaved it away. Marega. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Gueye. Gueye shifted upfield. Doucouré. And it's Doucouré. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Gueye. Dia. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Marega. Doucouré. Haidara. That's really well manoeuvred. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diatta. Haidara wins the duel this time. Marega. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, look at the space here. That's going to go a long way. Diatta, gently done. Dia knocks it out wide. Moved on forwards. Haidara. Marega. Proves too strong. Gueye with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. Mali have got it back and they'll have another go. Samaseku. Doucouré. And here's Haidara. Koulibaly. Diallo. That's been drilled forward. Dia looks to get on the end of this. Doucouré. Samaseku. Traoré. Haidara. Tries a measured ball. Can he latch on to this? Diallo gets it away. So who's he picking out? It's anyone's ball now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marega. Traoré picks it up now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dia. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Diatta. Now it's Dia. Haidara gets rid without sophistication. Niakate. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. So who's he picking out? Well, that's the keeper's ball. That's Dia. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Diatta. Niakate, gently done. Danger averted for now. Diatta. Played out to the right. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now Dia! And he's there to get it away. Diatta. That's good play. Niakate. Well-timed, excellent interception. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Diatta. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Sarr played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Marega. Now it's Haidara. Haidara played out to the left flank. Marega! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mali, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Marega. Samaseku. Doucouré. Out to the right. Now it's Haidara. Haidara. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Goes down, but nothing given. Mane. That's a throw. Now it's Marega. No foul, says the referee. Mane. Koulibaly. Diallo. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Mane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he finish? And that certainly packs a punch. Diallo. Diatta. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marega. Oh, he's found support out wide. Idrissa Gueye gets good distance on it. It's a threatening ball. Samaseku. Now it's Haidara. Haidara. Real chance! Deftly away. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Mali ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Mali. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Mali have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Haidara. Doucouré. Marega. Doucouré. Marega. Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mali can make their change now with a break in play. Mendy, on ball by the goalkeeper. Gueye. Keeper's got good distance on that. calmly anticipates. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gineppo. Sarr. Dia. Diatta. Dia. Played into space out wide. And the flag has stayed down. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Samaseku. Oh, good spread. Proves too strong. Gay. Idrissa Gay. Gay.
Mali have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Haidara. Samaseku. Traoré. Diatta. Now it's Dia, and it's Diatta. Gay. And here's Mane. Mane providing an outlet on that flank. Clears it away. Idrissa Gay. Gay. And here's Sarr. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. Doucouré. Now it's Gineppo. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Mariga. And that's a good ball. Sarr. Liakate. Koulibaly. Diallo chasing after it. Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Idrissa Gay. Gay. Gay forwards and with intent. Traoré. Samaseku. Doucouré. That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta. Doucouré defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haidara. Diatta. Mariga. Haidara. Traoré. Samaseku. Traoré. And it's Haidara. Mariga. Samaseku. Haidara. Traore crosses it in. Mane forwards and with intent. Could move up a gear here. Koulibaly. They get a throw in. Has a quick glance. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Diakate. Can he get onto this? Diatta. Now then, the ball's come loose. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Haidara. And it's played forward. Sarr. Mane. Great work on the overlap. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Haidara. Looks across and plays it in. Cleared without complication. Gay shifted upfield. Now it's Diatta. Diatta! It's a loose ball. And that was very necessary. And it's Mane. Picks it up out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Mane. Oh, such a clever touch. Does really well to win the ball there. Traore. Now it's Haidara. Traore. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the cross comes in. That has been knocked clear. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Diatta. Sarr. And still we await the first breakthrough. And here's Mane. Lovely feet. Over to the left. Mane. Goes for a shot! Decore. Samaseku. Aim forwards. Koulibaly wins the duel this time. Gay. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gay. Gay. Diallo, gently done. Sarr, played out to the left flank. Diatta. And the counter is on. Koulibaly cuts it out. Mane. Samaseku. Marega. Now it's Marega. Well read, nice interception. Well, nicely intercepted. Haidara. Genepo moved on forwards. Sarr. Gay. Diatta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice interception, well timed. Well, they can break here. And it's Haidara. Now it's Marega. Traore, gently done. And that has been clubbed away. Mali have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Traore, and here's Haidara. Haidara, now here's the delivery. Idrissa Gay. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caresses it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Diallo gets across to intercept that. Idrissa Gay. And it's Mane. Mane looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted. Can he find the finish? And they've got rid. Gay. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he thumps it clear. Well, there's a probing ball. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Strong running down that left flank. Haidara. Djenepo. Marega. Djenepo. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That's an excellent interception. Niakate. Niakate forwards and with intent. And it's Diatta. Doucouré aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thinks about the shot. Haidara's cross. Gueye attempts a clearance. Mane takes a look up.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Sarr. Played out wide. Diatta. Diatta! Well, that is rather wayward.
Senegal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Played right into his path. Goes for goal! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Mane. Sarr. Now it's Sarr. Looking for a decent ball in. Chooses to go back. Idrissa Gueye. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. That's very neat. Sarr. Sarr! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mane.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. Gueye. And it's Gueye. And here's Sarr. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gueye. Now it's Diatta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diatta. And here's Sarr. And here's Mane. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Diatta, back in once more. He's cut it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Traore, he's gone direct here. Diallo, Gueye, Liakate, Diatta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Doucouré. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cleared away. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Mali clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's no flag.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gineppo. Now it's Mariga. Great defending, strong and determined. Gay getting this one clear.
Mali really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Senegal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Referee's given a throw. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Niakate is fouled. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Mane. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. And it's Gay. Crunching tackle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diatta tries making a foray down the right. Sarr. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And it's been taken short. Receives it. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Traoré. Doucouré. Into the last 5 minutes. Diallo. Gay. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Driving on, a real charge here. Diatta. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Succumbs to the pressure. Niakate. Gineppo. Gay does really well to win the ball there. Sarr. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gay. Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Marega. He's in plenty of space here. Now who's going to be first to this? Sarr.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward. Haidara. Traoré. Played back to the goalkeeper. Samaseku. Traoré. And it's played forward. Diallo makes the interception. Gay.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And it's Gay. Played into space out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That looks a good cross. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Clears it away. Aim forwards. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diatta. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Koulibaly. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Gineppo. Mali desperately need a goal. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Samaseku. Gineppo. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Haidara. Doucouré. Gineppo. Haidara. Diatta. Samaseku. Doucouré. Gineppo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Idrissa Gueye. Driven forward. Diallo chasing after it. Haidara. Haidara. Gineppo. Niakate. Diallo. Koulibaly. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Chance here to counter. Haidara. Danger averted for now. Diallo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Doucouré. Traoré. Samaseku. Idrissa Gueye. Looking to break at pace. Koulibaly. Diallo. Koulibaly. Diallo forwards and with intent. Haidara. Now that's well seen too. Played down the flank. Diallo. Idrissa Gueye. Mane. And it's Sarr. And here's Mane. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Doucouré. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Muscular approach does pay off here. Haidara, that's a delicate pass. Niakate gets it away. Mane. Niakate. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Traoré, aim forwards. And here's Haidara. Played out to the right. Traoré gets a cross in. That's really well cleared. Gineppo. Cross in, looks like a good one. Sarr. And Senegal can counter. Idrissa Gueye. Up towards the front line.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Djenepo. Mariga. Can he latch on to this? Djenepo. Doucouré. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Mane wins the duel this time. Mariga. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that's been won straight back. Could go all the way here. Doucouré. Traoré. Haidara. Chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Koulibaly. Sarr. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. And it's Mane. Oh, played through for the wide man. Doucouré. Mariga. Doucouré. Gets it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haidara. Haidara. Djenepo. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being forced to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Diatta. Sarr. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Idrissa Gueye.
Senegal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Haidara, gently done. Marega. Haidara. We've reached the midway point in extra time. And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And we're off for the final time. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Diatta. Tries to get it clear.
Senegal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Diakate. Mendy sends that a long way. Now it's Mane. Sarr. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Mane. Sarr. Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haidara. Gets into some space. This might... And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gineppo. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That has been knocked clear. Diakate. Diallo. Koulibaly. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gineppo, that's an imaginative pass. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Koulibaly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haidara, forwards and with intent. Djenepo. Mariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Djenepo. Diatta. Sarr looking for a runner. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Haidara shifted upfield. That's a good run down the left. Can he finish? Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And he's there to clear it. Great defending, strong and determined. Traoré. Haidara providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Diallo, aim forwards. Haidara. Cleared without complication. Sarr. And it's Mane. It's a good-looking delivery. Deftly away. Idrissa Gueye.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And here's Mane. Delivered across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And back to the keeper they go. Diallo. Niakate. Diallo. Mendy. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, some tackle that. Mariga. Foot in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Djenepo. Mali have to get it into the box and quickly. Oh, shooting chance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. is a bit special. Marley making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Marley take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Mane. Marley, moments now away from seeing this one out. Looks to the other side. Chenepo. Doucouré. Doucouré, gently done. Mane. Mane. Over to the left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Kamara. Out to the right. Now it's Diatta. Lovely feet. Doucouré, no. Again, there's no way through. And they can counter here. Chenepo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Chenepo. Diatta. Can he get onto this? Nice physical challenge. Doucouré. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to